How
All
is
right.
it not this weekend?
So, we're talking about adjectives, right? Ein and der words. We've been dealing with ein words last 6 weeks, last chapter. Ich trage, so we were doing der words last time. So, der, what's your ending? We were doing ein words, yeah, I was right. Ein goes with what? If we have der. If I wanted to say remember, the ugly purse, what do I say?
Yes.
With D, what is it?
E.
With der, what is it?
Yes.
ER. With das, what is it?
Yes.
ES, there you go, that's the one. And then with all plurals? EN. EN. So then yesterday we worked on, remember we did the colors, right? So yesterday we worked on with der words. And if it's a der, D, or a das, what's our ending?
E.
E. Good job. We only did it yesterday, so it's hard to remember. Weak endings, strong endings. Remember all that junk, right?
Yeah.
Yay. All right. So just to help you remind, ein words. Ein brauner Anorak. Eine braune Jacke. Ein braunes Hemd. All it is our endings, right? Easy enough. What's the secret little rule? You have to tell the person whether it's der, die, or das. Do you know it's der, die, or das with ein or eine or ein?
No.
No. So you have to put it in your adjective.
Okay.
Der, die, das.
But
Sure.
D and Einer,
Mm-hmm.
but you can sort of
That's right.
put that together.
Absolutely. You always know that die, eine is D, right?
Mhm.
Because it's the only one it can be. And what's your adjective ending on?
E.
Right. And what is it here with D?
E.
E. So that's the easiest one to do. That's exactly right. So der, when you have der, die, or das in your sentence, it's just a weak ending, it's just an E all the way through. So, examples. Let's go around the room. Spencer. So a brown jacket is practical. How do you know it's der Mantel?
Because you are.
Yeah, you know that, but how do you know it if you just have to put in an adjective ending and you don't know? Yeah, there you go. What's up on the board, guys? All of our words, right? Plus, you always got to write it down. So, next one.
Ich habe einen braunen
So why is it einen braunen? Remember that?
Because it's plural.
Not plural. This is the tricky one.
Then
It's den, and
Den.
den is what?
Ian.
Accusative. So, that's all these are, and it gets pretty boring, right? But why are we learning this? What are we doing?
Memorizing.
Memorizing, thank you. Adjective endings, because what are we talking about? Fashion. And teenagers like to talk about what they're wearing. Or if not, some of them do, right?
Be detailed about it.
They go into great detail. Or, I know a lot of people who talk about other people in the way they're dressed too. It's kind of creepy. So, die schwarze Jeans, das heißt Schuhe. These are really basic ones, right?
Right.
So, ich brauche die gefutterte Windjacke für den kalten Winter. Was ist gefuttert? That's
The
what-
jacket.
Nope. Nope, that's good. Added, there you go. It's one of our brand new words. When's our quiz?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, right? Up on the board. Let's make sure. Noah, go.
Der Anorak sieht sehr gut aus.
All right, let's go. Next.
Echt toll ist der blaue Blazer.
All right, so what's our ending since they all have der, die, and das in them? Always E, right? Weak, weak, weak. E, E, E. So let's do some strong, let's do some basic ones. Go, Stacy.
Diese schöne Katze heißt Rasse.
President Jojo, that's the name of this cat, right? Which cat? What's our adjective?
Die.
The pretty cat, yeah? So that's the pretty cat, right? It's a pretty cat. You got stuff. He'll get out. He'll get out. All right. Anna. So, der, die, or das Labrador?
There.
Der, dieser, right? Dieser, dieses, and dieser, right? His name is Oscar, yeah?
Why
Yeah,
is
he's
the
a
case
cutie.
stuck in a bowl?
Because it's the cutest cat I found. Was it? So, Der dir da steht.
Die.
And what are we saying about it?
That's
It is
pretty.
schon.
Yeah.
It's pretty, so that pretty town is Hannover, right? Alright, good enough. Where are we? Claire?
Do that.
So this cake tastes delicious. But now what we're doing, remember in German, the cake is delicious, we can put that at the end. Or we can put our adjective endings. But if we say a delicious cake is wonderful, or we say the delicious cake, what's our different adjective endings? Do we have the der, die, das in here? No. So we have to put it in there, er.
Also, like,
Yeah.
The leckerer, yep. Yeah, and what if it's a more delicious cake? Lecker, right? Or two of them, lecker, yep. What about this one? Does it have the der, die, and das?
There.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. So
Yeah.
just, there you go, just an E, a weak ending. All right? Marty, do me a solid there, would you? So, we've got our word das Hemd, right? And what's das Hemd?
Sure.
A shirt, just a shirt.
Just
So- Yep. So what's wrong with it? What type of shirt? It's too big, but what type is it?
Plaid.
Plaid. So the plaid shirt is too big. But if we wanted to say Hans is wearing a plaided, too bigoted shirt, that's the correct English term, too bigoted, what do you get? Ein geribtes großes Hemd. Do you have the der, die, das here? No. So endings?
E.
ES and ES. And if you had it go forever, a big, wide, plaid, ugly, every single one would be ES all the way through. So we've got ein Anorak, which is what? Remember what an Anorak is?
Ski coat.
There you go. It's called an Anorak, yeah? So Dane is an accusative. We had talked about that earlier. So where are we? Joel, read a couple sentences. Das ist Susie.
Das ist Susi. Sie hat lange grüne Haare und blaue Augen. Sie trägt einen braunen großen Lagenformen, wird gestreiften Anorak mit Pommes.
Exactly. All right. How many adjectives do we have?
A lot.
A lot. That's a technical term. Grauen, großen, langen, warmen, weiten, gestreiften, and they all have the same ending.
So you can do that?
Yes, and you can do it to infinity, but it's gonna keep the same ending every single time. So you never have to worry about it. Once you have one ending, stick with it.
Oh, sir.
Don't change them, like langen, varmes, right? Weiter, don't change it. Stick with one. Go.
What if the original word ends with en?
Correct?
If you had another one?
It's always gonna be en, yep.
Okay.
That's a good trick. Yep, exactly. Do we know these adjective endings? The German 1, it was like the third chapter when we described ourselves, right? Ich habe lange blonde Haare, ich habe kurze grüne Haare, ich habe blaue Augen. Those are easy for us. And by the way, that's true. Remember in German?
Yeah, ponies. These ponies.
All right, die Jacke. What is it?
Check.
What would we say about it? What could you guys come up with this? In German, tell me. Jacke ist rot, groß, schwarz,
Blau und rot.
blau und rot,
Passt nicht.
hässlich. Okay, so how do we put it all into overall sentences? Das ist Susi. Sie hat kurze blonde Haare und blaue Augen, ja? Sie trägt. What's our verb tragen?
She's wearing.
She's wearing. Bunte, große, lange, warme, schwarz-rote Jacke. Are those all the things you guys said?
Yes.
Other than one. Which one didn't you say?
Blut.
Bunt.
Where
Well, warm, yeah. But you forgot bunt, which is colorful.
Sir.
Colorful.
Sir.
Go.
Patchy said warm. You did. Hear me.
Good, then you did
Just
that?
last second.
Excellent. Good, so that was right. All right, so what are you gonna do? Now what you have to do is you're gonna get your A and B's over there. They're together, by the way, they're not separate, so just grab two off the side. You're going to you own a fashion store and you've been robbed. So you have to describe the person to the police detective. So the first thing you do is you describe the person, and it's all written out for you, Because first what we're doing is we're doing input.